All right, I'm not mute anymore. Thank you for letting me know, Seth. I can't believe that. It was working before. See, this I blame my sister a bit because she left my PC on yesterday, and after it updated, and I specifically told her please make sure it turns off, make sure all the lights are off in the PC, and it was running late last night into all day today until I got to the studio, and then I turned off my PC and everything was working, and then I turned it back on and everything was mute and everything was disconnected. I actually want to check this before we like go any further. Um, Let me check because I guarantee. Yep, default, of course. Um, yeah, I got to make sure that when we watch videos, it works. Okay, so it's fine now. Okay, we're good. So guys, welcome back to another. Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to another chill stream. Again, today is November 14th. I said this, you guys didn't hear it, but we're flying through the month. We got our first article of the day. This is via X, and this is via MCU Film News. We don't really have a direction we're going to go into tonight's chill stream. We're just going to kind of talk about whatever. So I don't really have like a set direction of what I really want to talk about per se. So we're just going to kind of, spitball and kind of just, keep doing what we're doing here. I'm trying to make this go over. Why is this not doing that? Oh, do I have to move this over? Okay, that's not wanting to work. All right. Why isn't that? Bear with me, guys, while I try to fix this. Why isn't that? Okay, is it gonna work now? No, it's not. Okay. All right, that was weird. Wouldn't even let me do that. Alrighty. Just have to get this back to being center. All right, cool. All right, thanks, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I don't know why things are being weird, but JJ, nice to see you. Have you seen the weird colorway for the Captain America being light green? I did see that, Seth. I did see that. What's up, Ultra Nerd? Hey, JJ, how's it going? But yeah, guys, we don't really have a set direction for today's stream. We're just gonna kind of talk about whatever, look around X and see what's going on. It's crazy how fast we've been flying through November. Today's the 14th, and pretty soon we'll be having Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is in the next 2 weeks. I guess in the next week, considering we're about to go into next week, and then it'll be Thanksgiving the week after. And yeah, like I said, a couple of highlights, kind of going. I guess for the rest of the year, going into the next month. I have a couple of Marvel Legends coming out in December, and then I have Avatar: Way of Water. So I have a couple of things to look forward to before we go into 2026, which is insane. But yeah, the first article is from MCU Film News. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 will be featured in the next issue of Empire Magazine, set to be released on November 20th. This is cool. I don't know what they're going to show in this. I don't know if they're really going to give us much information. I do think we'll get new images. By new images, I mean like something like this, with which we had. We had this Daredevil Born Again image that they released a while back. So we'll get kind of something like this. Probably more, because this was our first actual look, our first inside on Daredevil Born Again Season 2, besides, of course, the leaked trailer that came out at New York Comic Con, which did leak out. I've seen the trailer. It looks great. I can't wait to see it, and it's actually like in its full glory. It's for like HD quality, so I am excited to kind of like see an actual full HD trailer. Even though I saw the leaked trailer that came out of New York Comic Con, but I think we'll get stuff like this in the Empire Magazine. Maybe some story beats on what Season 2 is going to be about. I think because it's getting to be that time where they are gonna start promoting this. Probably late, I want to say probably like early January, maybe mid-January. I think they're going to start promotion. This is kind of like normal through Empire Magazine. Like if it's like, because we're November, December, January, February. Yeah, so it's like 4 months out until, Daredevil Born Again in March. So kind of makes sense. That, they tend to do this. I'm very excited to see what they're gonna like actually show and what they're gonna say. I don't know if I'll pick up this magazine because of course the issue, kind of like the magazine, probably what was it? Article will be online, and I do think I'll probably read it when it's online. Some people have been saying the new Wolverine figure is AI, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it's AI either. Wait, why do people think that? Wait, I mean, we've had images of the figure. I don't know why people would think it's AI. But yeah, I'm excited. What do you think we're gonna see regarding Daredevil Born Again? Having being featured in Empire magazine. Do you think we'll see a lot in terms of images? Do you think we'll hear a lot? I'm curious to know what you guys' take is on this. I do think, like I said, we'll get some new images, some new promotional still images from the episodes of Daredevil Born Again season 2, like of shots of the season 2. I don't think we'll get a lot of information, but I do think we'll get some new images, which will be nice to see. Especially I'll take anything in terms of like getting to see more of the black and red suit. I love the one image we got right here of the black and red suit, but I really do want to see more. So I'm excited about this. I just have to remember it's on the 20th, which is, what is it? The 20th is on Tuesday, I believe, right? 14, 15, 16, 17. No, the 20th is Thursday. It's Thursday, not Tuesday. But yeah, that's pretty cool regarding that news. Because some people have been saying that it looks a bit weird and not real. I mean, I don't know why people are saying that. I think it looks real. I mean, like I said, we've seen it in the box. So it's like, I think it's a real figure. It's not like it's AI generated and then they're going to like, you know what I mean? It's like a real figure. I will admit it looks weird, but I don't think it's AI though. Like, I don't know why people are saying that. I just don't like the color combination, which we'll talk about those in a minute. We also got this. This was earlier today. This was earlier today at 3:16 p.m. Cosmic Marvel posted this. Tom Holland and Zendaya with fans on set of Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is cool. I really do like seeing more of Tom's suit. I love this suit. Is my favorite Spider-Man suit to date. Besides the end swing suit, which this is the end swing suit, just, tweaked a bit, in terms of the colors and things. But the heart of the end swing suit is still here, which I'm happy with because, like I said, I was really afraid they were going to change the suit entirely. I said I'd be okay with it. They did some tweaks, but all in all, they still kept the same design and the same things, which why we loved that end swing suit. So I'm very happy about it, and I think it's cool that fans get to be on set. I don't know if this is a part of Brothers Trust. I know a lot of the times they'll let if they win in the Brothers Trust, kind of like their sweepstakes type deal or whatever, they'll bring them in and they'll let them go on set. They'll put them in a hotel. They'll do whatever, or sometimes they'll let just them visit the set. So this is really, really cool. I don't know if this is a part of the Brothers Trust thing, foundation that Tom and his family run, or if this is just them letting fans on set. I honestly don't know, but this is cool. I love seeing Zendaya. I can't wait just to see what they're going to do in this movie. I feel like the sky's the limit. I feel like I know what I want to see. And I feel like from what we've been seeing from set photos and what we've been hearing and what's been speculated, I feel like we're really in for something special. So I'm very happy about it. And just look out, Tom looks happy. Zendaya looks happy. This it looks legit. I'm excited. It's going to be cool. What else? Okay, we have the world of Pandora will change forever. Avatar Fire and Ash only in theaters on December 19th. Get your tickets Monday. Oh, so tickets drop Monday. Okay. Troy, that answers your question. I know you were saying that you told me that our ticket times were popping up for Avatar The Way of Water for our theater. So that's really, really cool. It just confirms, and this was 11 hours ago, that tickets drop Monday. That's nice to know. Would you want Peter to be with MJ or Gwen in the film? Oh, MJ. I think they should stick with that storyline. I also don't think that Peter would try to go find a new love interest, you know what I mean? I think Peter would be very hesitant to fall back in love with somebody or date somebody else. I do think that wouldn't make much sense for his character to kind of move on like that. I know Peter in the comics, like he very much like if he's not with MJ, he's with Gwen, and it's like a week later. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't want it to really be like that. I do think after the hardships that he went through at the end of No Way Home, and learning that there was a reason he didn't try to remind MJ and Ned about his identity and who he was, or like, you know, I guess, you know, reveal to them that he is Peter, and, you know, trying to jog their memory, is because of the idea that he would just put them in danger. So I don't think that he would want to get into another relationship just to then put someone else in danger. It's like he learned his lesson. I think that would be him not learning his lesson if he just jumped back into another relationship. So I definitely want him and MJ's relationship to start back up. I don't think it'll be in this per se. I do think they'll have sequences together. I don't think she'll know who Peter Parker is in the stance of like he'll introduce himself, but she won't know that, you know, they used to date, or they used to be friends, then they used to date, and, you know, his identity of being Spider-Man. She won't know any of that. I do think that they'll probably slowly try to tread those waters where like MJ wants to be his friends, but maybe he's very hesitant, but we'll just have to wait and see. Good question though, Seth. I definitely don't want him. I don't think Gwen will even be in this movie, to be honest. I think that's a bit too soon. But okay, so my time to shine. Hello is a big troll. What's up, Jamaica? How's it going? Who do you think is playing a female Dooms? I heard about this. I don't know how true this is. I'm okay with it either way. I know a lot of people were all like, "Oh, of course," because, you know, there's weird people out there that make big deals about this. But they said Avengers Doomsday will reportedly feature 2 female versions of Doctor Doom, one wearing a purple cloak with a golden mask, and another wearing a gold cloak with a mask. Wait, a gold cloak with a mask. Okay. And a lot of people, certain individuals, not a lot of people, were making a big deal about this, which is so dumb. It's like, I don't understand. It's called the Multiverse Saga. What do you think is going to happen? Like, I don't know. It's kind of, it's in the name, Multiverse Saga. Like, there's going to be different people playing different characters, or, you know what I mean? I don't get it. Sounds fake. I mean, it could be that too. Could be fake. We don't know. Either or, I'm fine with it regardless. And I just realized my stream chat is so small. Let me blow this up. All right, that should be pretty good. I'm actually going to move this over just a bit because I don't need that anymore. I think we're good. All right, sick. That should be pretty good. I think it's small enough. I think if I make it any bigger, it'll make it an issue. So we're just, yeah, it's good. All right, that's cool. It's cool. It should be fine. You said, do you think Gwen should be a Miles love interest or not a Peter love interest? I'm fine with it either or. I do think that. See, the thing is I don't know if we'll get Miles in this. I feel like he'll be hinted towards, or maybe he'll be at the very end of the movie. I don't think he'll be a prominent character, but I could see them maybe showing him at the end. Maybe, I don't know if it would be an end credit. I feel like that really wouldn't make much sense per se, but I could see him being like in the end of the film possibly, and then Peter getting like called upon to go fight in Doomsday or Secret Wars, or Doomsday would be happening simultaneously when Spider-Man Brand New Day is happening. At least that's what I heard. So he'd be going into Secret Wars. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm okay with it either way. I kind of think I would be more okay with it if it was, since kind of what they were going with Across the Spider-Verse or the Spider-Verse films. I would be okay if she's just like a Miles love interest. I'm fine with that. But we'll have to wait and see. Either or, I don't think I have it either way. But I do want it where Peter does end up being with MJ. I feel like that just makes sense. I feel like I just would kind of be annoyed if they scrap that and he's just with somebody else. I just feel like there's a lot more potential here, and I feel like they barely scratched the surface. I mean, they only got together, in the second film, and it was at the very end of Far From Home, and then we saw very little of their relationship in No Way Home. See what I'm saying? I feel like we barely scratched the surface. I feel like this Peter is still young to have Miles to join right now. That too, I feel like not necessarily Miles. I don't think Miles will get, if let's say for instance Miles does get introduced in this film and it's at the very end. I don't think he'll get his powers probably until the end of the second film, which will be then Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, 3, so, and then Spider-Man 4 was Spider-Man Brand New Day, and then we'll have Spider-Man 5, and then Spider-Man 6. He probably won't get his powers until the end of Spider-Man 5, and then he'll probably be doing stuff in Spider-Man 6, which will probably be Tom's last movie. Then again, I don't know. Tom is still young enough to keep it going if he wants to. I feel like there really is no... I'm not rushing for him to get out by any means, but I could see him at least doing maybe 3 to 4 more movies. Maybe. Starting from yeah, I think maybe 3 more or 4 more. I'm thinking 3 more because he did 3 already. I think he's going to do 3 more, and then he'll probably, and then maybe not including maybe 2 Avengers appearances, and then he'll probably be done. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I really want us to get more comic accurate looked at Daredevil's radar sense with the circle. Get that they zoomed in and changed the aspect ratio for season 1, but it would look fire in season 2. I like the aspect ratio. I think it's smart and I think it's cool. I'm okay if they don't do the actual radar thing. I don't know how good that would come across. Maybe they can make it work, but I don't know. I feel like they should introduce the live action Miles in Beyond the Spider-Verse as a way to introduce him in the MCU, and as a way to connect it to the Spider-Verse, as a way to show that Miles isn't alone. That'd be pretty cool. Any new figures you guys got? I have none besides my Weapon X still. That's like, I haven't even opened it yet. But I don't really have any. I have a ton on pre-order, but nothing really else. We also got our first look at Tom Holland in the Odyssey. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but that was pretty cool. Shrink that a bit. It's a bit big. Yeah, I think that's good right there. All right, that's fine. Yeah, but we got for our first look at Tom Holland in the Odyssey, which of course comes out next year. It says Tom Holland is Telemachus, Odysseus' son, and Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, which is cool. I think he looks dope. I love the armor. I'm excited for this movie. It's one of my most anticipated movies going into next year. IMAX right away. I'm seeing this movie in IMAX. I could see me seeing this movie at least twice, maybe 3 times, depending on how much I really like it. But already off of like the teaser we got, off of just, the hype surrounding this film and just the cast, and because Christopher Nolan really don't miss, I'm excited for this. And Tom Holland, it's a big year for Tom Holland next year. Between this, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and what if he is in Avengers Doomsday? I mean, it's his year, to be honest. It really, really is. I ordered Lady Mandarin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Speaking of figures, Jamigi, thank you again for the figure recommendations. Wow, what's that from? He looks great. It's from the Odyssey. You're welcome, alternate. Cool. Hey Beth, it's Christopher Nolan's Odyssey movie. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, who posted what up here? Okay, no, I've seen that. This is an interaction that I need to see. I mean, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. New image of Avatar. The Way of Water. No, Fire and Ash. I always want to say The Way of Water. But new image of Avatar, Fire and Ash. I can't wait for this movie. Cannot wait. It's going to be so sick. I believe this movie also comes out sometime in December. I forget when. I will be seated though, because they're also I want to talk about the run time. It's 3 hours and 12 minutes, including all of the trailers, which will probably be like almost an hour's worth of trailers probably. So about a 4-hour movie. I'm okay with that, to be honest. Or probably about like 30-minute trailers, or I don't know, something. uh, regardless, we're gonna have some fire trailers. I'm okay with it. That doesn't bother me. When does this come out? Release date, maybe? There we go. Oh, December 19th. Okay. All right, sick. Opinion on Brie Larson in the Mario movie. I'm excited. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm very excited about that. I think she's great. I think that she'll kill that role. I think she'll kill it. I have no doubt. Also, just finished working on my my functional utility belt pouches for my Robin suit. Took a quick break from it. Awesome. That's what's up. That's what's up. New look at Jake Sully in Avatar: Fire and Ash. I mean, like I said, the visual effects on the Avatar movies just keep getting better and better. And I this is probably one of the ones I'm mostly excited for. Is this one? I'm loving what I'm seeing for this third film. I think it's gonna be great. This is what, like a new. I think this is a new teaser. I kind of like new TV spot. Probably talk about tickets, right? No, it's not about. No, what is now available? Listen now. I guess it's the soundtrack, right? It's the score. That's pretty cool. I got just the first 10 issues of Jim Lee X-Men. That's sick. Zach, did you see the post? A new Black Panther being in Doomsday? I think I saw about that, maybe. I probably should type in Avengers Doomsday because I don't know what kind of like crazy stuff will be on X. So let's type in Avengers Doomsday because I didn't want anything weird to pop up. A second Black Panther will reportedly appear in Avengers Doomsday. Okay, so this was at 4:42 p.m. This was yesterday, and this was by Cosmic Marvel. Second Black Panther. I'm assuming besides Shuri. So I'm gonna assume it's probably the actor that we all think is going to be the T'Challa, like the T'Challa's son, but grown up. I think there will be, like I said, I think there'll be some time travel shenanigans or time jumps or something. So I do think it'll be T'Challa's son that we met already. I think, but just grown up. I can't remember the actor's name. You'll have to let me know. I can't quite remember. I don't know how reliable it is though. Okay. I got 24 comics for $38. That's sick. $38. That's a fire deal. Yeah. Do you think Wonder Woman will show up? Wait, what? Wonder Man? Oh, I thought you said Wonder Woman. Do you think Wonder Man will show up in Doomsday? No, I don't think so. I think I don't know. I don't think he'll be in the movie, but I can imagine he'll maybe be in future movies. I don't think he'll be in Doomsday though. I think he's too new. And I don't know, between Wonder Man, Vision Quest, if you could kind of tie things together where they would show up and do something in a Doomsday or Secret Wars. I just don't know if it would work. But you never know. Who knows? I don't know. Wonder Woman in Doomsday would be insane. It would be insane. All right. Okay. Did anybody pick up their pre-order for the Hank and Janet 2-pack? Did anybody pick this up? Giant Man and Wasp. Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest. I picked mine up. I got my pre-order in. I don't know if this is sold out yet on Big Bad Toy Store. Let me actually go check that. Because if you do want to get it, I actually want to make sure you can get it. I put bad twice by accident. Okay, sorry. Pre-orders. Let's get the pre-orders. You know what? Would probably be quicker. Which I could imagine maybe quicker. You know what? I'm just searching it up. Okay, is it not going to give me any, you know what? I think it would probably be on, like, page 4. Or 3. No, I mean, no, it'd have to be on 4, right? What the heck is all this? Okay, that was weird. I don't know. Okay, let's do 3. Okay, 4, 5. There we go. Why'd they have it on page 5, bro? Okay, so you can, yeah, you could still pre-order this. Okay, yeah, pre-order is still up. It's gonna be $57.99, and it goes. It's estimated to arrive on April of 2026. So that's a ballpark. Who knows? It's not up on Big Bad. No, it's not up on Hasbro Pulse yet. But a lot of people speculate that the other ones went up on Hasbro Pulse, like the 20th anniversary Captain America. I'm trying to think of some other ones that went up. I believe the Silver Surfer, the kind of dark Silver Surfer went up, and a couple of other ones. So they are eventually probably going to bring this to Hasbro and put it up as a pre-order. But as of right now, you can pre-order it on Big Bad Toy Store. I recommend waiting or just getting this in your cart, pre-ordering it, because it's free to pre-order. And then when they drop it on Hasbro Pulse, I recommend switching it over to Hasbro Pulse because they'll actually probably give you a date. Likely an actual date instead of just saying April of 2026. They'll probably give you like a date or something. Or I do think that you'll get this a lot quicker, and then you getting it through Big Bad Toy Store personally. So that's what I recommend. I just got a JSA Wildcat and Our Man figure. That's sick. Figure they look awesome. That sounds awesome, Seth. I love those characters from Stargirl. Those are cool characters. Okay, that's funny. Someone just reported on this again. Or I guess this is old. This is November 13th. I don't know why I'm getting it now for Marvel updates. But yeah, second Black Panther. Yeah, okay. All right, let's hit home. See if we got anything else. Doctor Strange 3 will reportedly have a new director and writer. Neither Sam Raimi or Michael Waldron are expected to return. I heard Superwise sent this to me yesterday. It is pretty interesting that Sam Raimi's not coming back to direct Doctor Strange 3. But at the same time, he might be doing a Spider-Man 4 for all we know. Maybe that's why he can't do it. Who knows? He could be doing, getting ready to do a Toby movie, a Spider-Man 4. Maybe that's why, he might be hesitant on coming back to do, was it Multiverse of Madness? Or not Multiverse of Madness, but Doctor Strange 3. Who knows? Let's go to Marvel Legends. And guys, if you have any news, kind of like news topics you want to talk about, keep bringing them in and we'll talk about them because I am interested to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, see? Right here. The figure's right here. This doesn't even look AI. This looks legit. I think Seth, you were the one that said that people are making it sound like these figures look AI, right? It's right here. The thing that I don't like about the figure though is the brown. I don't like the brown. I don't like it. Looks more like a tan, and I think the brown and the way it looks, especially with the blue belt, it looks weird. This isn't usually how I know the brown and yellow suit to look. It's throwing me off between the black, the beige brown, and it's just throwing me off. It's an ugly looking figure. We've had better brown and yellow Wolverine figures than this. This looks actually bad. Like, that's the thing I don't like about it, is it looks bad. It just doesn't look good. It just looks like a weird, like, what's the word? Like, was it like what is it? I don't want to say color palette, but like, what's the word? Custom. It looks like a weird figure custom with the paint. You know what I mean? It looks like an exclusive where they just did a different color variation. It looks bad. It just doesn't look good. Yes, you said that mean we might might not get another Moon Knight project, yeah. Considering, okay, no, right. You said, oh, I heard about Oscar Isaac saying that, yeah. People said that in the announcement trailer. Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't, the color looks weird. Oh, that's a miscolored Logan fig. I mean, yeah, it looks ugly. I mean, it doesn't look good. I've seen better Wolverines. I've seen better brown and yellow Wolverine figures than that. It just doesn't look good. And people doing this on eBay, I believe that this is eBay. Best offer. Look, yeah. Ridiculous. Who's buying this? Who's buying these figures? And we'll talk about the green stuff, because you wanted to talk about the different color Captain America, which we'll pull up a picture right here. I don't think I can zoom. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in, but it's sold out. Okay, we'll try to find a better picture. Let's try to find a better picture. I'm gonna just have to type it in. Green cap. You know what? I'll just type it in. Marvel Legends green cap. Green Ranger pops up. I don't want that. I say, did I say Green Captain America? No. Oh, the leaders don't. No. Where is it? Come on, man. All right. You know what? Someone has to have a better picture about these figures, right? Kith. Let me go to Kith. Oh, nothing better pop up weird when I type this in, bro. Okay, what's this? Okay, that's a kind of a better look, but I want to get an image. Let me type in Kith Captain America. There we go. All right, there we go. That's a better one. He said it looks like Mountain Dew Captain America. That's funny. You said the color is accurate though to the old game it's based on. Okay. I think that, yeah, this is based on what, Marvel vs. Capcom? The Wolverine one is accurate to the old game. I mean, yeah. I mean, it still looks ugly. I wouldn't want that as a figure. I don't even want this. Ultra Nerd, you said it best. It looks like, better yet, you know what this looks like? This looks like that one green toothpaste. It's like that green toothpaste. It's like, I don't even know. It's like that like green toothpaste you get at the Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? That green toothpaste. That's what this looks like. Let me look up green toothpaste. Yeah, this looks looks like that freaking, what is it? This. The Colgate clean mint flavor. Have an ass like Crest. Why does it look like that? It looked like Cap should be a villain. Yeah, Colgate. Yeah, Colgate clean mint flavor. Have an ass, bro. Why does it look like toothpaste? It just doesn't look good. This looks bad. I get it. Like, See, the thing is that I'm happy to know that Marvel Legends aren't afraid to do kind of different custom colors and things. And I get it. Like, you know, people that love the old Marvel games and stuff, like, you can collect it, and it's like, it's for the fans. All in all, Marvel Legends are doing this for the fans. I get it. Especially if this is from Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know, honestly, if that's what this is from or not. But it's cool. It's cool. But I would never get this. Like, big pass. Big pass. Cap got hit with gamma. Yeah, the gamma rays instead of the Vita rays. Yeah, seriously. That's actually funny. But yeah, it doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. And it's sold out in minutes. Displaying model behavior talked about it, which we can actually watch that video. Let's watch that video. Displaying model behavior was talking about that. I hope. I don't know. I think we've watched displaying model behavior here before. I think we've done that. I just hope that I don't get any weird copyright, because I did get copyright when I did react to the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things 5. I got hit with a copyright strike instantly, like after I was done with stream. So I just hope when we watch this from displaying model behavior, nothing weird happens. But we're gonna watch this. We can run it back. I was gonna start to watch it, but I was like, you know what? Let's watch this on the stream. All right, we're good. Volume is good. Actually, turn it down a bit. All right, this should be good. All right, let's do it.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that
if it wasn't
really
green,
got out of hand
it would
fast.
be a fire.
Here comes
100%.
the money. Here we go. Money talk.
Well, you know what's funny, Seth, is that it's the same figure as the Gamerverse 2-pack. And this is the same Wolverine, I believe. The only difference is I think it's just a different coloration of the suit. I think they're the same figures, just in single packs. I don't think that this is the different Wolverine. I don't think that's a different Cap. It's just painted different. I think that's the only difference.
Here comes the money.
At least that's
money,
what I've been hearing.
Money. Dollar. In case you're not familiar with Shane McMahon's entrance theme, that is what everyone over at Kith, Hasbro, and Jada have got to be singing to themselves right now as they watched all 4 of their exclusive action figures sell out in a heartbeat. Absolute craziness, but not craziness. Maybe not surprising. I mean, a little eyebrow raising potentially, but I think a lot of us thought these are going to go fast. Maybe we didn't realize.
Also,
exactly
do you guys notice I changed the background up a bit?
There were people queuing up in the streets
Doom helmet,
outside the Kith
Wolverine,
store in New
All
York
Might,
City. I do believe it was
Fallout.
New York City. Shout
Switch
out
some things
to
up.
friend of the show, Lance, for hooking me up with these pictures and giving me the inside scoop as to the pandemonium that was happening in the streets. Is pandemonium a bit of an exaggeration? Yeah, but I'm a YouTuber, so what are you gonna do, all right? You gotta get the people going, don't you? You know I'm gonna be having a thumbnail with me going like, oh, and just crazy. But hey, sometimes it's fun to talk about crazy things. So this collaboration is something that is
Shout out
pretty
to Display
amazing
Model
with
Behavior,
the
though.
combinations of different companies all working together to an extent. Because when I first heard about this, it was someone telling me, hey, Hasbro and Jada are collaborating in Capcom versus Street Fighter figures. And I was
Background looks fire.
like,
Thanks,
are they?
Seth. I
That
appreciate
sounds
it.
a bit far-fetched. And then I saw like, oh, wait, they actually are. But then not really. They're
I love
both
the
under the
helmet
same
display.
Kith
Thank you.
brand.
I appreciate it. I
But
love
it's
the
clear that there are
Daredevil
two
helmets and all
different
the
sort of
helmets.
deals going on here. First of all, Ryu and Mega Man, they're cool. Again, they're repainted reuses of the original figures, but
Yeah.
they bear the Kith logo ID on them, like they're football players being sponsored by
There
Kith
is no
while going out to
logo
fight
on
evil. Whereas
Wolverine
Marvel
besides
Legends, they clean. They haven't got any
Well, they
Kith
have-
insignia or logos or branding on them.
Right
they
here,
are just the
on the
characters,
claw
which
marks that
arguably
it says Kith.
probably makes them more desirable for classic
So,
collectors such
see?
as
Kith.
myself. And I can't help but feel that was probably something to do with the branding deal that they made with Kith. whereas Jada maybe didn't have so
Yeah, it's the
much
same figures, just
clout
painted
to
green.
be able to bargain.
It's a different
and
color
posture.
variant. That's the
so
that's
kids
the
were like,
term,
yeah,
color
we're gonna use
variant.
your figures, that's great, and we're gonna put our logos on them. And Jada were like, well, we're just happy to be a part of this. Whereas Hasbro might have been like, okay, we will collaborate with our figures, but you're not putting your brand in. We're keeping ours like neat and clean, just the way we like them. I don't know, that's speculation. I could be way off. Lord knows history has proven me to usually find myself in the way off category. But I feel like that might be the case. But so people have gone kind of crazy for these. $45 each.
The stop motion,
So
though,
each
was
one of these
sick. I will
figures,
say
normally,
that.
if you're
For
buying
the
them
stop
separately
motion
on
was
their
pretty
own,
cool.
they probably retail for like 25, maybe 27 at a push. To be fair, Wolverine and Captain America were parts of
The
multi-packs.
Gamerverse,
They were
yeah,
both sold in
2
two
packs.
packs, so there was going to be a higher retail price for them anyway. But certainly with the Captain America one, who came with Venom, that was going pretty cheap regardless. I think I picked mine up for $30 on eBay. 30 behavior.
That's why it's so
on
crazy.
eBay, so not a crazy price.
That's why it's crazy to me that these are going up so high on the aftermarket. I get it. I've never even heard of Kith. Apparently, it's a New York brand, like clothing brand. I never even heard of it. And I'm sorry, you could get better color variants in their classic colors in 2-packs, which are now getting to be cheaper since we're going into Black Friday in the next week. So it's like, I just don't see it. You're getting more for its worth and getting the right color variant by getting the 2-packs than you just getting this. I just don't get it. I think those eBay sellers they must be smoking something, because no one's going to pay that price for a brand a lot of people have never even heard of, for a color variant that looks like crap. Like, no one's going to, I mean, not no one. People will do it, the diehard collectors, but like, it's not worth it when they're not even like going for that much. Like, they're upcharging it too much.
But these
just on the
repaints,
collaboration.
they will be going for obscene prices.
Yeah,
Someone told me
saw.
that someone had already pre-listed them before they were even available. Cheeky little buggers. Before they were even available, someone pre-listed the set of 4 for $1,000 on eBay. And don't get me
Who's
wrong,
doing it?
I doubt anyone actually paid that, but that's what people were like hoping to drum up the speculation for. What I'll say to you guys, if you want them, you know, don't rule with your heart, says the guy surrounded by things that he purchased because he ruled with his heart. You know, it's like, really, Dave, how do you feel on top of that ivory tower from which you're talking, which seems to be made out of cobwebs and pixie dust? Yeah, it's not a secure base to tell people like, hey, you know, don't go crazy with your spending, but at the same time, don't go crazy with your spending.
Or better
because
yet,
also, you know that these are
or better yet, what's to stop you from just getting the figures from the 2-packs, doing the color variant yourself, and just writing Kith on it? It's the same. You could get these figures, then some, because you're also getting another figure, and those 2-packs are starting to get to be cheaper. I think, if I'm correct, the Cap and Blue Venom is like dropping like the $40 now, which is good, because I think I spent like $50 for it or something. So they're starting to drop in price, and I think they're going to drop probably more as we keep continuing to get closer to Black Friday. So you could literally get this and just write Kith on it and call it a day. Or if you want the color variant, but you don't want to spend like over like $100 and something to get the figure, get just, again, the 2-pack Cap and just repaint them.
just alternate player 2 type colors for Captain America and Wolverine in particular. So
Like, you could
know,
get this figure
Hasbro
and just
are probably
write
gonna
Kith
do
on it. You know how
alternate
easy
colours
that is?
regardless, because there's money to be made. It would have been
Or
really
stencil
annoying
it. You know what I
if
mean?
they'd
Like,
actually done alternate player 2 colors for characters that made different
like, you could
characters.
you could
Like,
literally
there's
do a custom
red
and make it look
Venom
like that. You
in
could.
Marvel vs. Capcom. If they'd done a
Like,
red Venom,
I could
that's
if I
kinda
wanted
like
to.
Toxin. That's like a whole new character. That would have been. That would have been
The only
way
thing that's
more
different
tempting.
is the
Also,
brown
really
on the
annoying.
pads
if
and
the
the
only way to
shoes.
get it was for
Or the
$45
boots.
from Kith, and you know that wasn't ever going to happen because they sold out in microseconds. So the fact that it's just a slightly different shade of blue on Captain America,
It's not even
and
blue,
come on,
it's
let's
green.
be fair, not the most attractive color combination of like brown and blue on Wolverine. They're
This looks like Christmas Captain America. All you got to do, that's the perfect like thing I can think about. This looks like Christmas Captain America. All you got to do is put a Christmas hat on him. That's all you got to do.
Nice to have, certainly, but it's not like your collection won't be complete.
And at that
without them.
point, I would
and then
buy
for
it
Ryu
if it was
and
at a pretty
Jada,
good price.
Mega Man,
Put a Christmas
they're
hat on them.
kind of fun, but at the same time, it's just the original figures, but with some different branding on there. So they're definitely cool. There's a cool factor to be had with that. And I know, once again, glass houses on an imaginary pedestal. Who am I to be telling you about cool? Although I am wearing my Decepticon baseball hat and Marvel comic book cover jacket, so actually now that I think about it, I am cooler than Fonzie on a fridge. But guys, what do you think about these figures? Do you think they're going to do any more? Because Lord knows they might very well do. Because these, if it was a proof of concept, well, guess what? That's been proven pretty quickly. As far as a collaboration with Hasbro and Jada is concerned, though, I wouldn't put too much weight on that because they're not really collaborating if you think about it. I mean, they're happy to be paired together in this package and, you know, use the figures together in advertising, but it's not really that much different from any shop carrying both brands. You know, Hasbro doesn't contain any Jada likenesses or logos and vice versa. So they are still like two separate entities that are just being presented together. But hey, it's nice to see any kind of corporate movement. I wanted to say synergy, but that sounds really like blah, corporate speak, you know what I mean? But it's cool to see companies working together to create something kind of fun, even if 99% of us can't get our hands on them. But yeah, I thought this was worthy of a separate video because it's a pretty crazy, awesome,
I love this. I do love the Captain America figure.
So guys,
not this
so
colorway, but I do love that
next
Captain
time,
America figure.
keep displaying model behavior.
Shout out to displaying model behavior. Like I said, I really do like displaying model behavior's channel. I love his work ethic. And just he always gives us the figure news, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't get it. I really don't get it. You could literally just paint these yourself. Like, I just don't. I just think that on the all in all, people are just doing it because, like I said, it's partnered up with Kith. Don't know much about that brand, but people I think are really blowing it out of proportion when you could get these same figures and just paint them yourself if you really want them. Especially because, like I said, all in all, these figures probably only, like, retail wise, probably were like $30 something, maybe $40. So the fact that people are charging these figures at like in the hundreds is crazy to me. It's just crazy. What else? No, did everybody get in their made-to-order Apocalypse? Did everybody do that? Because the made-to-order date is done. The made-to-order pre-order is closed. You can't pre-order it anymore. Did anybody pick it up? Pick up the X-Men 97 Season 2 Apocalypse. Made-to-order Apocalypse. Did anybody pick them up? I picked them up. Troy picked them up. I think he picked them up actually on the day that it was about to close, I think he told me. So, yeah, I'm just glad that, you know, he didn't miss out on it. I'm glad I'm not missing out on it because this is going to be my centerpiece. Like, I'm super excited for this figure. And what a cool shot, too. What a cool shot. That Apocalypse looks good. Yeah, great. He does look great. I love this Apocalypse. He is going to be my centerpiece of my X-Men display. So I'm very excited. It's going to be really cool. So yeah, this closed. I forget when in November this closed. The pre-order for window. I forget when. I think it was this past week or last week. I think I'm not sure. But I do know that it was like mid-November, and it's like I think it was maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was a couple of days ago. I don't think it was. I forget when exactly, but yeah, the pre-order window did close for the made-to-order Apocalypse. I'm just trying to see what else we can watch. I'm actually going to type in Marvel Legends and just see if there is any unboxings we want to watch. This was how many days ago? 11 days ago. This was top 10 all time, I guess all time Marvel Legends. That's pretty cool. 2025 Marvel Legends vs. Capcom Gamerverse Wave 1 Hasbro. I guess they're going through all, it's just toy shiz. And he's going through all the Marvel Legends, I guess. That's a lot. I don't need to be sitting there for like 26 minutes. Was this a 26-minute video? Yeah, 26. I don't need to be sitting there for 26 minutes. I think if we could watch this, I'm down to watch this. Top 10. Do we like that? Top 10 Marvel Legends. I thought about doing a top 10 Marvel Legends of the year. I don't think I'm going to do that. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, but it is a cool concept, though. Do we want to watch it? Do we want to watch that top 10? I'm trying to think of something else. What else we could watch? No, let's watch that. Speaking of Silver Surfer, I want to see if we can watch an unboxing for that. So yes, we do want to watch that. Okay, we are going to watch that. I do also want to check out this Silver Surfer. This was 4 years ago. This is the Silver Surfer that Troy is getting. Silver Surfer, the Fallen One, Walgreens exclusive Hasbro comic action figure review. I want to watch this. So we will come back to this because I definitely want to watch this. And also, what is it? MCU Collector did it too. So we get to choose between MCU Collector or Shartimus Prime for this video. But we will come back to this. Troy, if you're still in here, we are going to watch this. I don't know if you watched an unboxing for this figure yet, but I do want to watch an unboxing for this figure. I actually thought about maybe picking this figure up. It looks pretty cool. What do you want DC... Wait. What do you want DC James Gunn to do? Pull you back in? I honestly don't know. Seth. I feel like I just so don't care about what bro is doing with DC. I feel like I haven't really cared about like what was really going on with DC, and I think the only time I ever cared was when they weren't trying to do a universe. If I'm being completely honest, I just feel like it's just no matter who's doing it, it just doesn't work. I think one day it probably will, but I just don't see it working. I mean, honestly, I love the character of the Flash. If they bring Grant back, maybe that would bring me in. I would be okay if Grant Gustin came back. I know a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people are 50-50 on that. I would be okay with it. I don't know. But that's the thing also is that there's so many big characters we're not doing right now, which kind of makes me feel like the kind of person that it makes me feel like James don't know what he's doing when you're not bringing in these mainline characters. Like, how long is it going to take for us to get a Flash? Like, these are just questions I wonder because it's like people have been waiting a long time to just get things moving, but we aren't really moving the thread. Like, we're getting introduced to characters that I personally don't even care for. And it's just, I get it. He was good. He did good with Guardians. He brought characters in that weren't really popular until the movie came out. He wanted to do that with a lot of these DC characters in the Superman movie. I wasn't having it. I didn't care for them. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I honestly don't know what it would really take to kind of get me interested. The Gamerverse Juggernaut, I ordered, came in today. Fire, JJ. Was it like? Does it look cool? You have to send it in the Discord. I've seen it in terms of like images, but you gotta send me an image though. I've seen it online, but not images of it, I guess, per se. You have to let me see where it is on your shelf. Silver Surfer and Black Widow from the mini comic wave is coming in early December. Yes, it is. It's coming in December 10th for me on Amazon. I don't know if you ordered yours on Amazon, JJ, but that's when mine is coming in. I'm super excited for my Silver Surfer. I cannot wait. And then I have also my Mysterio, my Walmart exclusive Mysterio. I think that comes in on December 10th. think. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a bit earlier than that, but I know it's like not late December, but like early December. So it might be the 7th, maybe, or I know it's either. I think it might be the 10th. I could be wrong, but I know I have that my retro card, Spider-Man the Animated Series, Walmart exclusive Mysterio. I'm excited for that figure. It's gonna be cool. All right, let's watch that top 10. I do want to watch that top 10, and then we'll go back to this. Because it was only like, what, 10 minutes or something? It wasn't very long. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All-timers.
Throughout the years, we got a bunch of Marvel Legends, good and bad, but each year they're getting better. In today's
You said, would you say you're a more Marvel fan? I'd say so. I mean, honestly, it sucks because I do love a lot of DC characters. I love Superman. I love Batman. I love The Flash. I love these characters, but just in movie form, they're not doing it. It's just not doing it for me. What they've been trying to do with things, it's just not doing it. I mean, besides the Batman movie, but it wasn't even a part of a universe. And the Joker movie, not the I like to think that there wasn't even a sequel to the Joker, but like I swear to God, their standalone stuff does better than their universe stuff. I still feel like it's like that now, at least in my personal opinion. And it's sad because I would love to love both, but it ain't the case.
Today's video, I'm choosing only 10 of my favorites.
There's
3 things I look for.
I can't pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce his channel name.
I need the figure to look
But shout
good,
out to him.
realistic, aesthetically pleasing. Okay, the shoulders are not too low, the head's not too big, everything looking right, so it pops from the shelf. Second, of course, come on guys, not rocket science, articulation. Come on. And third is sculpting. Now again, many times Marvel Legends, Hasbro, what they do is paint on the sculpted details.
Sculpting is for me. That's what I'm looking for in Marvel
Legends
is
and actually
sculpting.
give us the sculpted details. That is just like a cherry on top. Now, that is the 3 things I look for in Marvel Legends to be considered a good figure and a top tier Marvel Legend. Now again, there's more stuff, okay? Accessories, paint apps, and just
Paint
heads
apps
up,
too.
most of the figures in my list
Is
are
sculpt
newer
and paint
figures from
apps.
this
That's what I'm
year,
looking
last
for in
year,
Marvel Legends.
and
I don't
that's
really care
because
as much about the
each year
articulation
Marvel
as most
Legends
people
gets
do.
much better, okay? Proportions, pinless technology, they get so much better. So that's why most of my figures are newer figures. Anyways, let's get to the list. At number 10 is the Marvel Legends Iron Fist from the Luke Cage 2-pack.
Good
I
figure.
believe this figure came out in the end of 2023, early 2024, but this figure is a work of art and what Marvel Legends should be. Okay?
This
now,
is
the
a work
body
of
mold,
art.
The base body mold is a Renew Your Vows body mold. But on top of that, they went ahead and added some more stuff to it. Like, again, the whole collar piece, that's sculpted on. Like, even the lines going down, that is sculpted on. They could have painted it on. No, they sculpted it on. I love the paint apps. I love the bunch of accessories it comes with. And again, the fun factor for this figure is absolutely insane. So yeah, Iron Fist at number 10. At number 9 is the recent Born Again Punisher. Now, this figure, guys, is the second best MCU Marvel Legend, in my opinion. Now, it would have been higher if the head sculpt was
Same,
just
JJ,
as good
same.
as the promotional art
Love
when
the
it was
figure.
first announced. Now, again, the head sculpt is not bad by any means. It's amazing. It looks just like John Bernthal, but it could have been better. The sculpt is there. The paint apps on the head is not the best. But again, it's still top tier, and I love the body mold. Again, all new body mold for this figure. Pinless, the portions are amazing. It just looks so good. It's a work of art, guys. It's a work of art brought into action figure form. At number 8 is the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Black Widow. Now, this figure is, I believe, the first time we got this new body mold for the female figures, and it's game changer, guys. Come on. Finally, double joint on elbows, but on top of that, pinless and a diaphragm joint. Guys, I've been saying this for the longest time now.
I still want this Black
let's
Widow
retire
figure. If I ever
the
come across her,
half
I'm
the
buying
waist
her.
Swivel, okay? That does not look good anymore, especially for Hulk. And from here on out, each figure should have a diaphragm joint. Now again, this Black Widow, the fun factor is insane. The accessories are insane, okay? 3 interchangeable heads, 3 different hairstyles, and again, the pinless look, the articulation
Jimmy, you
is
said I should do a
insane.
list?
Like, guys, show this
It would be
figure
so
back
hard,
to
bro.
Sharon's Prime. Like, back in 2016.
I don't know how
2017,
I would do
you go
it.
crazy for this figure because again, back then female figures were not the best, and this figure changed the game for female figures for Marvel Legends. Again, a top.
I would have
tier
to take
Marvel
all
Legend.
my
At
figures
number
off
7
that I
is the
think are in the
VHS
top 10,
Cyclops.
which
Now,
I don't know if
years
I
ago,
want to
This
do.
was number 1, my favorite Marvel Legend of all time. Now, the reason why I love this figure so much, number 1, I love the Vulcan body mold. A huge upgrade, biggest globe of all time over the Bucky Cap mold. But the engineering on this figure is freaking insane. Like, guys, look at the 2017 version. On that
I saw
one, the
you got
straps
it.
were loose,
It looked
and
good.
kept on
People
falling
talk highly
apart
of that
and
figure.
Very annoying. Did not look the best at all. But this one, the straps are sculpted in, but that's sculpted in part. That is where
Which
articulation
Cyclops
They
is
hit it
this?
in the
Is this a
sculpt,
Marvel
and That
Legends?
is what I'm talking about. Again, the figure is very beautiful. Okay, I love the head sculpt, more so the 97 one.
Oh, it's a
Again,
it's
I
the
love this figure, and
VHS.
it pops
Oh,
on the
the
shelf.
cell shading.
At
okay.
number 6 is the War Journal Punisher. I love this figure. And again, I'm biased. I love Punisher. And I love Punisher with the white headband. It's so classic, so Jim Lee. I love it. But also, the whole body mold is the base is, I believe, the Grim Reaper body mold, right? But again, Hasbro went back and engineered it and made it better.
That's a
Gave us
sick
butterfly
Punisher.
joints, made it all pinless. It's just
What
a
was
clean
that?
looking
What
figure.
2-pack was
Such
that?
A beautiful
War Journal
figure,
2-pack?
and I
Who
love
did he
the
come
figure.
with?
Top 5. At number 5 is the best.
I'm so
Marvel
pissed I
Legend, in
missed
my
out on
opinion.
Cyclops.
The Born Again Daredevil. Guys, I'm sorry. I love this figure. and
I don't
cannot get
have
over it
him.
still.
I don't
For
have the
MCU
Wolverine.
Figures, guys, what I look for in MCU figures is
I'm so
for it to
pissed.
be a
I
copy
missed out
and
on
paste
Cyclops.
from
Which one? The
likeness.
box
Scope the
VHS
details,
Cyclops or
everything.
like
And
the
this
standard
Daredevil
97
figure freaking
Cyclops?
has that. It has it to the max. But I have a tough time with this figure, guys. Okay, well, in a good way though, because every time I get him to a good pose,
I do.
I just leave him there and I
Marvel's
don't
Capcom.
play with him for a long time because he looks
Logan
so
is
good.
amazing.
I don't want to ruin the pose.
Bushwhacker.
And,
Oh,
guys,
okay.
the head sculpt is
I would
top
get just
tier.
that
It
Punisher.
is
The Bushwhacker, I don't
freaking
care
beautiful.
for.
It just looks just like Charlie Cox's Daredevil. And also, what I love about this figure and the Punisher figure, the neck joint, guys. The neck articulation is import level.
I do
believe
know that the
alongside
Punisher
ankle
and
pivot
Daredevil would be
and,
on my top 10.
butterfly joints. The
I
neck
know that for a fact.
articulation is very important and brings so much life.
You know,
to
maybe
the
it wouldn't be
figure.
as hard as
You
I
can
think
get
it
him
would
into
be.
so much more
the top
dynamic
10.
poses.
'Cause
and
I
it's
kinda already
so
know, I
freaking
think, which ones I would
beautiful.
put in.
Again, this is the best MCU Marvel Legend, guys. At number 4
I love the
is
Silver
the
Samurai.
Gamerverse 2-pack Captain America.
I told you, Jimiggy, I came across the Silver Samurai at my comic shop. Like, the Wolverine wasn't in it, like, wasn't there. But it was the 2-pack Gamerverse Silver Samurai, excuse me. And I wanted to get him, but I didn't buy him. I should have, though, because I need the Silver Samurai for my, like, X-Men villain shelf. I should have done it. I don't know why I didn't. Bushwhacker is Daredevil and Punisher villain. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Guys, what I also look for in Marvel Legends is some color, especially comic figures. I
Gamerverse
want
Cap.
them to
Oh yeah,
pop on
he'd
the
be
shelf.
on my
I love the
top
bright,
10 for sure.
vibrant colors.
For sure.
because That's Marvel for me. When I think of Marvel, I think of Scott Johnson Marvel, right? That is what I grew up with. I love that art style from Marvel, and this.
Oh,
Captain
he is-
America,
he's
the whole
he's
Gamerverse
definitely
line reminds me
elite.
of that. I love the bright, vibrant blue. It freaking pops. And finally, we got
Butterfly
joints on the
joints,
Captain
yeah.
America figure. I love this figure so much. It looks so awesome. I love the accessories it comes with, the yelling head sculpt, the blue energy effect for the shield. Now the shield is way too small, but okay, that's okay because the figure is amazing. Top 3.
I
Number
mainly
3
picked
is
up
Maximum
the
Spider-Man.
Venom
Now,
2-pack
this
for-
guy
oh,
is
same.
Easily, without a doubt,
Same.
the best Marvel Legends Spider-Man of all time. But also, guys, you can make an argument. It's up there with the Mayfax Spider-Mans and the
Oh
import
yeah,
Spider-Mans.
I agree
Now,
with
again,
that
the
take.
price is half of what those are. Again, the price for this is still not the best. $50. That's a lot. But again, it's top tier. It's an amazing.
It is a
figure.
great
The
Spider-Man.
forces are amazing. The articulation
It is good. I
amazing.
love that
The
Spider-Man.
only
He's
thing
pretty
it's
pretty
missing,
good.
What I prefer is instead of the painted on web lines, I wish it was sculpted on. If it was sculpted on, oh my god, it would have been the best 6-inch Spider-Man of
I
all
don't
time.
even-
At number
I don't
2
think
is the
they even
best
do
Maximum
sculpted web
figure
lines
so
on
far. The Maximum
Mayfax or
Deadpool.
SH,
Now,
do
this
they?
is maximum
I don't know.
effort, guys. Now,
I don't
for
think so.
starters, again, articulation
If they
is
have,
there.
I've never seen it.
The proportions are there. But what did
I love
say?
this
What is
Deadpool.
the third thing I look for most in Marvel Legends? That's right.
I might
sculpted
pick
this
up Cap.
figure.
You should.
Instead of having
Pick
the
up the
sculpted
Cap.
parts painted on, like Hasbro
What's up,
does
Shane?
many times.
How's it
They
going?
went ahead and sculpted the figure throughout the whole damn figure. The figure itself feels premium. It feels special, like they put more effort into this. Like the whole figure.
This
throughout
is
that
my.
sculpted
This is
figure.
the definitive
And that is
Deadpool.
what I'm
I love this
talking
Deadpool
about.
figure.
It looks so good on the shelf. Again, I want the figure to pop. I want the figure to look good. and this figure looks freaking good. I love the head sculpt. I love the accessories. Again, the only problem I have is the gummy arm.
I think
Now,
the maximum Hulk is going
with
to be
the
on
shoulder
Bro's
pieces,
list.
you
I
have to
think
be
so.
careful because the
I know he's a
arm
big
itself
Hulk
is
fan,
very gummy, and
so I
feel
think
like
he'll
the
be.
peg
It
break.
might be on.
That's the only problem I have with this figure. Also, the swords are too small. But other than that, this figure is the best Maximum figure yet.
He just
So
looks
number
good.
one, guys, you saw this coming.
Hulk?
Not only is it the best Marvel Legend of all time, it is the best version of that character in 6-inch form, the
I know,
Marvel
man.
Legends Gamerverse Wolverine.
Okay. Wolverine.
This figure has it all, guys. What can I say? This figure has it all. The proportions are beautiful, and it's so accurate to the character. Like, guys, I hear a lot of people saying it's too big, too tall.
I'm so mad Black
What are you
Panther
talking about?
broke.
Like, guys, with all
Hey,
due
he's a
respect,
cheap
have we
figure to
seen
make- you can
Wolverine in the
easily
comics?
replace him.
Bro is jacked. Bro is huge. Bro is beefy. And this figure got that right. Pops. A perfect representation of the character in figure form, and it's so beautiful to see. Like, comparing it to the past Marvel Legends Wolverine
I
we
don't
got,
think
and
any
again,
of my
we've been saying
GameStop
those
still have
Wolverines are
this
top
2-pack,
tier.
but let me check.
This Wolverine makes those Wolverines look like Happy Meal toys. And of course, guys, the freaking ab crunch. It changes the game. You can get into so much more dynamic poses. Crunching Wolverine poses, iconic Wolverine poses, and it's so awesome. The fun factor is through the roof for this figure. And again, the proportions, the paint apps, the sculpt, the details, the head sculpt, the big, cowl, which I love, the big boots, which I love, and the big long claws. This is Wolverine. This is the perfect Wolverine figure, the perfect Marvel Legend. And I don't care, with all due respect, it's above, miles above the Mafex Wolverine. That figure, again, it's a little too skinny for Wolverine. And this figure, while having top tier articulation, the sculpted details, and the width of this figure is so accurate to the character. That's what I'm talking about. This figure has it all for a Marvel Legend.
I hope this SH figure
again,
arts is
guys, this
better.
is proof.
I need my
Hasbro
Wolverine to
can
be
make a
smaller
good Hulk
than
figure.
this.
They just don't want to. Again, guys, this Wolverine figure.
I mean, he's big, but he's not tall.
Prized
Like,
possession in
this
my
is
collection.
how Wolverine's
So there you go,
supposed
guys.
to look,
That's my
Shane.
top 10 Marvel Legends of
But
all
that's
time. Just in my opinion.
$20.
Let me know your guys' in the comments down below.
I can buy
Thanks
a
for
new
watching,
figure.
guys.
Exactly.
Hulk
Zach, you should consider picking up this Wolverine. I'm thinking I might. I'm trying to see right now if any of my GameStops have this figure right now. Okay. As far as I can tell, no locations have it. You know what? Let me just. Let me go to. Do they have this Do they have this Wolverine on Amazon? And how much is it? It's on Amazon. Let me check. I don't know if I don't think I'll order him tonight, but I think I will. I will order him. It's $64 though. Like him, Chunky. It's on Amazon. I'm surprised the Cap 2-pack is cheap. Oh, I mean, I'm not surprised. The Blue Venom is the reason that it's cheap. 56, I think. $64. It's $64. It's actually cheaper if I buy it at GameStop with my membership. But the thing is, I don't know what GameStop still have this. I mean, I can't imagine any of the GameStops would still have this 2-pack. Honestly. I don't know. It sucks it's not on a down price. I wish it was. I don't know. I might get it. Maybe. Then again, I forgot to mention this to you guys. I'm going to my convention this December. I think it's December 5th. I'm going back to Steel City Con. So I'm gonna toy hunt again. So I might do a vlog. Expect that on the 5th of December, I'm going to another comic convention. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I might do another toy hunt. I might do another vlog. You guys have seen them before. Jumigi, you've seen them before. My toy hunts at Steel City Con, my convention I have here in my city. I'm also going to another convention in December. It's called Animeverse. So I'm going to a lot of conventions this December, which I'm going to be looking for figures. I'm going to be looking for things. I also just bought my first Deku cosplay. I don't know if anybody else know. I don't think I've told anybody else that besides my brother. He helped me buy it, but I bought my first Deku cosplay. I've been wanting to buy a Deku cosplay for a very long time. I'm hoping it gets here before the 10th of December. I don't think it'll be here before the 5th, but I think it'll be here before the 10th, which is perfect because I want to wear it to Animeverse, an anime convention. That's where I want to wear it. So I'm excited. I'm super excited to do that. Can't wait. But yeah, I might even find that figure there at Steel City Con. I might find it there. So I might just wait. And they might be charging more for it, but you know, I might just be like, you know what, it's here. Why not buy it? Or maybe it'll be cheaper by then. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's worth it, though. It is worth it. Okay. It's worth it. Yeah. I mean, it is because, I mean, the Wolverine looks cool. Even though I feel like I already have so many Wolverines. I really would only be getting it for the Silver Samurai. Like, the Wolverine, I bet you, he looks cool. But, like, I don't think I'd really have a special place for him. So the reason I'd be getting the 2-pack is for Silver Samurai, to be honest. This is basically in the maximum Wolverine. Okay, did you see use Sim Cosplay or Pro Cosplay? Did you use... I didn't use either. Because they didn't have the Deku cosplay on there. I used, I think it's... What was the name of it? Let me get my... But Silver Samurai is separate on eBay. Well, I'd at that point I would just get both. Like I wouldn't want to just get Silver Samurai through eBay. You know what I mean? I got my Deku cosplay on CosSky. It's a cosplay website and it's pretty reputable too. I've never used it before, but I was like, this is the only place that has the season 8 or season 7/8 Deku look that I'm going for. I was like, I need to buy this one. I'm like, there's other Deku suits are cool too. Like I love his Gamma suit from World Heroes Mission, which I can actually show you guys that real quick. In case you guys don't know what that is, we could just look up Deku suits. So yeah, Deku's had multiple suits in My Hero. You said it's $59 on Entertainment Earth. Pulse, you get a discount if you spend $100. Yeah, I'm not gonna be spending $100 on their sale. That's the thing is that you get stuff, but you have to spend like $100. Yeah. Plus, you get a discount if you spend I've never done Entertainment Earth, Shane. I've never done it. I've talked to my bro Troy about Entertainment Earth. We've never bought anything from it. I don't know if I'd ever buy anything from Entertainment Earth, only because I've never done it before. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll probably just wait to see if I find that at my convention, and if it's cheaper or if it's the same amount, I might just buy it there. I'm kind of, trying not to spend any more money really right now because I just bought my suit for the convention. I also need to save up some money because I'm also meeting Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf, I'm a huge fan of him because of Transformers. Sam Witwicky is Transformers. So, and he was a huge part of my childhood with Even Stevens, holes. Me and my sister used to dig holes in my backyard because of that movie, and my dad would get pissed. He'd have to fill in the holes that we dug when we were younger. The whole yard looked like the set of holes. So I'm going to be meeting him, and I'm actually going to be getting my Bumblebee helmet signed from the first Transformers movie. I still have that helmet that I got when I was younger. So I'm gonna get that signed, and it's only $100 to get it signed by him. So I'm doing that. So I gotta save up for that. I gotta save up for just me just to look around Steel City Con and kind of just get what I want to get. So expect the video. I probably won't show my interaction with him when I get the autograph, but then again, I might try to hide my phone where I can record me kind of talking to him real quick. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get the audio. Maybe I won't get it pointed at him to get him on camera, but I think I might try to record the audio of me, talking to him. I think I might do that and put it in the vlog, so expect it. I might try to do it. I expect something that day. I might try to do something. Maybe I'll even do a live stream later talking about my experience and maybe show off my haul, but I think I might just do that in the video. Expect something on the 5th of December. Whether it's me doing maybe me talking about my experience meeting him, showing off the helmet that after it got signed, and then maybe me showing off the haul. I did that the last time. I think it was the year before last year. I did the live stream talking about me meeting Sholo. And then I also showed off my haul of like figures. I think I did it. I can't remember, but if you guys go to my vlog or go to whatever, you'll probably find it regarding Marvel Legends and it'd probably be in the vlog category. But yeah, so this is the iterations of Deku suits. They've enhanced throughout every season of My Hero. Season 1. I believe this is also, I'm about to say this is season 2. And then this is like 3 and 4. And then I believe it happened in World Heroes Mission. This was the this was the third My Hero movie that they did. And I love that movie. It's my favorite My Hero movie. They did totally 4 My Hero movies, but the third one might be my favorite. I think I did like a ranking. I think I did it on not a ranking. I don't think I did a ranking. I think I just said to somebody that did anime reactions what my ranking was of the movies. But if I had to rank the My Hero movies, it would be World Heroes Mission, Heroes Rising, 2 Heroes, and then it would be You're Next. I do not like You're Next that much. It was my least favorite out of all of them, but I got this iteration of a suit. I got this. So I got his final iteration. I love this look. If I had to choose a different iteration, it would probably be this. And then I'd probably do Gamma. And then I would probably do... Actually, I don't know. I probably would do... Essentially, it's the same suit. It's the same look. This is just more trashed. His Season 7 Rogark look. And it's like... It's practically the same suit. And it just has his, like, mask and it's all, like, worn and torn. So if I had to... It would be this... Then this, then Gamma, then I would say his Rogark, because I do like the Gamma fit. The Gamma fit's hard. Which Deku suit is your favorite? I got the first appearance of Omega Red. That's fire. I might need to rewatch the rest of the My Hero movies. You need to. I mean, World Heroes Mission, Ultra Nerd, bro. World Heroes Mission is gas. Is so sick. First appearance of the Gamma suit. But also, bro was moving different. I love the energy rocking with that movie. And then I would say, like I said, then it's Heroes Rising at my number 2. Then it's 2 Heroes, and then it's Your Next. Your Next is my least favorite. It is. It's not bad, but like it's my least favorite when you really look at the other My Hero movies. It sure as shit doesn't outdo the third movie that came out before the 4th movie, which was Your Next. I don't think it beat World Heroes Mission. That just was at an all-time high, and I don't think it surpassed that, to be honest. Oh, you said, sorry, but I gotta go. Hope to have... you said, sorry, but I got to go. I hope to have a good stream. I hope you have a good... Yeah. Thank you so much, Seth. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for taking the time. Have a good weekend. But yeah, I got this suit. I can't wait. I'm actually doing an unboxing for it when it comes. Stay tuned. I might have to do an unboxing for it. I might have to put it on. Or just I might put it on. I might not even do an unboxing. I might do like a review of it. I might just put it on and then just do a quick review for it. Be like, guys, this is the suit that came in. I don't know. Just expect it. I'll let you guys know when it does come in. But it's sick. If you guys want to really see what it looks like, go to the Cause Guys website, or I can show you what it looks like. the frick? Where is it? Let me go to... Yeah, this is the fit. This is the fit. This is it right here. I'm so excited to get it. It looks so sick. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, guys, I'm gonna be, oh, bro, I can't wait. I can't wait. It looks so sick. I have shoes I like that I have that I'm gonna probably do instead of these because I think of comfortability. I don't think these are, I heard these aren't very comfortable. So I kind of have shoes that I'm gonna use as alternatives that I prefer. Because all in all, like, Deku uses his normal shoes and he just builds up like metal pieces on top of them, or you know what I mean? So I have these nice pair of shoes. I'm not gonna say what shoes they are until like I do the video, but that complement these and they kind of work. So I'm gonna use them, and I think I will buy the wig. I have a wig set on my Amazon cart, so I'm excited though. I'm gonna be moving different. That looks real cool. I know it does. I know. I can't wait. Should get Lady Mandarin. I should get Lady Mandarin. Maybe I'll check her out. I'll see what the figure looks like. But I can't wait for that. I can't wait to get the suit. I can't wait. It's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so sick. I can't wait. Because I've always wanted to do a My Hero cosplay. I've always wanted to do a Deku cosplay for the longest time. And I'm so glad I'm finally doing it now. It's gonna look so sick. You said Deku's Black Whip gloves are basically like his version of web shoot. Yeah, really. Web shooters with the nozzles. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's so cool. That's what I like about his Air Force gloves are the equivalent of like web shooters. Yeah, which I love. Look her up. She's iconic X-Men villain Wolverine. You said Lady Mandarin? Is that her name? You said Mandarin? Is that what you said? How spell M-A-N-D-A R-D, was it D-A-R-I-N? Oh, I've seen this character. She comes in that 2-pack. I've seen this. I thought this was Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was Psylocke when I saw this 2-pack. Is it Psylocke or? Cause I think it said Psylocke on the box. This is the 2-pack. I've seen this 2-pack. I've seen this. I've seen this actually at FYE. They're charging ridiculous amount for this figure on the FYE, aka okay, that is Psylocke. All right. I've seen this figure. I've seen it. She would be a cool addition. I'm not a huge fan of this Wolverine though. He looks all right. The 2-pack never made me want to buy it. You know what I mean? I was like, I kept seeing it. I was like, eh. And just the price of it at FYE was outrageous. Let me actually see. How much does this go? Is this on Amazon? Oh, it is on Amazon. How much? Yo, I thought that said like $19.99. Oh, okay, no, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, $35. So it was $49.99, but it went down to $35. All right. Not bad. I got her for $25 separate. Cohen body? Is that what you said? Cohen? Is that the name? Cohen body? Yeah, like I said, this Wolverine to me, I was like, but she does look like a cool character. She does look dope. The Psylocke. She looks pretty dope. That villain head looks pretty sick. The white eye with like the black mascara. That's pretty fire. Or black eyeshadow. That looks pretty sick. Imagine that added that as a skin on Marvel Rivals. That'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really play Marvel Rivals, but that would be sick. Okay. All right. Well, then I'll have to keep a lookout because, like I said, it's only $35. I'll keep a lookout. If I come across her at Steel City Con, maybe I'll pick her up. It'd be cool if I found her separate, because I think I'd rather get her than get him, to be honest. She was kidnapped by the Hand. Oh, damn. Okay. That's rough. All right, let's watch that Silver Surfer. Let's watch the Silver Surfer unboxing now. For that Dark Silver Surfer, because I do want to watch it. Did we decide who we want to watch it by? Okay. Dan Hu did an unboxing for it 4 years ago too. Okay, so we have options. We could watch Dan Hu, Shartimus Prime, or we could watch MCU Collector because he also did it. Which I don't know where MCU Collector's video is. There he is. Who do we want to watch it by? I think out of the choices, I'm either gonna do Dan or Shartimus. Who do we want to watch? We could also watch both and see what they have to say about it. And Beastie switch body. Wait, you said bestie switch body with the Japanese Asian. Okay. Shartimus? Oh, okay. We want to watch Shartimus? All right. Okay, that was cool. All right, let's watch it. I'm actually interested because I've never watched this figure unboxing, so I'm pretty excited to hear what they have to say about this. This figure came out 4 years ago, and they're reissuing the figure. They're re-releasing it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends Silver Surfer, or the Fallen One. Try to
Oh, it's
get your
called the
Marvel Legends.
Fallen
You
One,
can't. Well,
okay.
this is a Walgreens exclusive, so if you want this, you gotta get it at Walgreens. But if you want your other Marvel Legends, you can get them at.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Darkside Toys is a store for you. Link below. And while you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. And this is looking pretty sweet already. I
Okay.
like this bluish teal trim right
I
here on the
appreciate
Silver Surfer
the
logo on
the
side. You can see
information,
a nice
Jamiki. I
Silver
really
Surfer
always
or the
appreciate that,
Fallen
bro.
One.
Seriously,
On the
thank you so
back,
much.
Beautiful looking artwork right over here. I really dig that a lot. There's the read up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's the Fallen One again, and then you get the spot varnished Silver Surfer logo on the top. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here is the Fallen One out of the packaging and not looking too bad
That
at
purple
all.
and,
Now, this is
like,
mostly a repainted figure.
gray?
But anyway, I will
Is
talk
that-
about
is
the
that
things
what's
that I
doing
like.
it, or is
We'll
it
discuss
the-
the things that I do not like? But first, let's get a closer look at the accessories. So we get two sets of hands.
I couldn't
fisted
tell if it
hands
was, like, the
and
hands
Mjolnir
that make
holding
him
hands,
look
and then we get
purpley?
these two dark matter or
Like the
black matter
reflection, or if
effects
he's
right
actually,
here. We get
like,
the board,
a
and we
purple
get
mixed in with the
Mjolnir
dark
right
gray.
here. The board, of course, is the same as the one that came with the Silver Surfer from the Walgreens exclusive version. Just in case you want to see the boards up
Also, the
close, there's your
Mandarin
board
fought
comparison.
Wolverine
And then
in
we
the
also
com-
get the
in
same
that comic
Mjolnir that we've
sick.
gotten from the 80 Years Thor figure, and you could see the differences right over here with the materials that they used and how much more shiny this new one is. Wow, it has a very nice sheen to it. I kind of like this matted one a little bit more for Thor, for sure, but you know, going along with the Fallen One over here, it looks pretty good. They have a little bit more added paint right there at the bottom, and it still maintains the articulation where you could spin it around. Just looking at these really quick. At first, I thought they were the same exact color as the Black Panther ones, but nope, these are purple, these are pink. So the Silver Surfer Fallen One is not the original Fallen One, which was the very, very first Herald of Galactus,
It's-
powered by dark energy as opposed to the cosmic
Call
energy.
Act
So
of
this is
Vengeance
Silver
Saga.
Surfer
Okay.
from the Thanos storyline, where he gets his butt kicked by two Thanoses, which was pretty horrible. But yeah, this Silver Surfer is encased in the dark matter that gives him a different
Sick.
power set, makes him a bit stronger. And after destroying the Annihilation Wave, that's how he was able to wield Mjolnir. And he uses Mjolnir to fight off Cosmic Ghost Rider and Future Hulk, and yeah, he ends up
Dude,
getting
if
killed by
they
the Thanoses.
added
that gets erased
purple
because the
into
young
this,
Thanos uses
it
the
would look
Time
so
Stone to,
sick.
put everything back in place. Anyway, the head
If like the
sculpt is
purple was
same
like there was a
as
hint of purple in with the
first
dark
Walgreens
gray,
exclusive right over here.
shit would look
and
sick.
it's
I think it
just
was the
really cool
reflection
seeing
off of
these
those
two
pieces
versions.
that made
I
them look
really like having them
like,
both.
yeah, a
I
little
mean,
bit
this
of purple
gunmetal
on 'em.
gray throughout, you know, for this dark matter look
Example,
is just so
Green
badass.
Goblin
This
versus
charcoal
Iron
gray
Man,
is just
Spider
magnificent.
versus
I
Zemo.
love this
Okay.
thing. I knew I was going to like it, man. I love gunmetal gray, and this is a whole figure dedicated to gunmetal gray. It's a Sunfire body mold. I'm just really admiring the color of this plastic, and I love how they have it fairly consistent right here in the hinges and everything. You can see right there in those joints. You know, it looks really good, man. It's a badass looking figure. And I love the Sunfire body mold, but you know, when you give this whole thing just one solid color like this, it looks really good. This is just really badass. I like it a lot. I'm just going through the articulation right over here just so you could see.
Wow, there's no
but yeah,
mention
this is
of
a very
it's
fun figure to
pins
have.
because
Fully
I think
loaded with
around this time
articulation. Do
pins
not
were
mind
normal.
that Hasbro
Since this was
reuses
4
this
years
a
ago.
lot. I wish that could still bend in more. All the hands hinge side to side and turn up and down. You do not get a horizontal hinge with these Mjolnir holding hands, even though I would have preferred that. But anyway, yeah, I had a fart theory I wanted to share with you guys. I'm just curious if you've ever
Fart
thought about
theory?
this. Like, if you farted in space, like, would that project you forward? You know, could you propel yourself with farts out in outer space? And how far could you go? I mean, could you go all the way to Pluto? Who knows? Fart theories. Shartimus Prime. You're so rad. Norrin Rad. Anyway, to measure out this Norrin Rad figure, you can see he's standing
inches.
just a little under that 6.5 inch mark. And then for your repaint comparison, you can see we have the Fallen one right here next to the regular Silver Surfer Walgreens exclusive to Amo Mexico. Muchas gracias, amigos. And then here's the Fallen one next to the Rider or the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And then we have the recently
Wait
released
a
Deluxe Thanos.
second.
And
That Cosmic
Oh, man, I
Ghost Rider actually looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that they released this figure. I didn't even think they released a Cosmic Ghost Rider. It must have been way before I started collecting. Because if this came out now, I probably would pick it up. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would add it to my Cosmic shelf. Just for the aesthetic. Like, I'd add them with Rom. Was it my Phoenix Jean? My Adam Warlock, Silver Surfer, my Fantastic Four. I would add it with that group. This would look sick. Actually, I want to see how much this is on the aftermarket. Give me a minute. I'm just curious. Was it Cosmic Ghost Rider? Marvel Legends. And it comes with this bike? Oh, yo, bro. This is on Amazon. How much is this? Oh, 91 bucks. It's not bad. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I mean, that's about like the price of what I spent. That's about a little bit less than what I spent on my Deku, bro. So, I mean, it's not terrible. I'd buy it. I think he's on Amazon. Never mind, he's like 91. You might find him cheaper. Yeah, I might be able to find him cheaper. This shit's dope, though. That's actually clean. I'm loving this. This is cool. This is cool. When did this come out? What, did they have the date on when this came out? Probably not. You know what? I gotta see when this thing came out. When does this thing come out? Oh, they haven't. Wait a second. How much is he on Big Bad Toy Store? Oh, sold out. Of course. Big Bad Toy Store. You can just never get a restock, can you? Love it. I'm gonna have to look on eBay. Maybe I can find them cheaper on eBay. 89. I'll have to look. I'm gonna look around eBay. I might actually have to pick that figure up. I might actually have to do it. Let's continue.
love all three of these figures, and then when we get that deluxe Maestro Hulk,
I don't even think I've ever seen that
for this
figure.
figure to fight
Yo.
against. Then here's the Fallen figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man.
Damn.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please show some love to the channel by hitting that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're new here, as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to all these people showing their extra support via the...
I'm already subscribed, Shardimus. As you all know, Shardimus is a fellow channel member here, which I really, really appreciate that he is a subscriber, a part of this channel. Love what you do, man. If you see this, keep doing what you're doing. All right. What else? You know, I'm gonna watch let's watch a Cosmic Ghost Rider unboxing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Shardimus, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, he's subscribed to the channel, Jamaica. He's a subscriber.
stick through it, and I will reward you with some awesome stop motion. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Cosmic Ghost Rider. Trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at DMW All Things Marvel, which is a legit Marvel merchandise business, family owned, and it features all kinds of fun posts on their site, including incredible customs and action figure photography. They have giveaways over there, and it's a little community over there, man. You know, people find figures for each other, people trade figures over there, so I recommend it. Check it out, link in the description below. Oh man, I am excited to open this one. It already looks badass, just seeing it in the packaging right over here. So far,
No,
it's
he's
very
not a
impressive.
Patreon
Anyway,
member.
on the side, you can
No.
see a nice
He's
image
just a
of
channel
Cosmic
member,
Ghost
like a
Rider, and then
follower
here he
or
is on the
subscriber.
back. Nice looking product shots right there. He gets the stand. There's a read up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's Cosmic Ghost Rider again. And then we get a really cool looking logo right over here on the very top. I just think that looks very cool. I really like that a lot. Nice vibrant orange. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Cosmic Ghost Rider out of the packaging. Just the figure itself. I will definitely show off his vehicle in just a second. But man, this
He
figure
looks
is
so
awesome.
sick.
I mean,
He looks
the
just
figure alone,
unique.
I gotta say, I like a lot. I have minor gripes with it. I will get into those, but I'm really stoked for this whole set right over here. It's just overall pretty awesome. So let's get a closer
just
look
looks
at
so
all the
cosmic,
accessories that
and
come
I
with this
love
figure,
it.
and then we'll take a closer look at
Looks like
Ghost
so
Rider or Space
cosmic.
Ghost Rider. I mean Cosmic Ghost Rider, damn it. So aside from the Cosmic motorcycle, here are all the accessories that we get with Cosmic Ghost Rider. We do get the same flamed chain that we'd seen with the regular Ghost Rider figure from not too long ago, and I still like it. I like the translucent plastic right here. Nice yellow to orange fade with the paint. I really dig that quite a bit, even though I do wish that we had a second one that you could wrap around his waist and his shoulders. That would have been really cool to have. I feel like that is missing from the figure, and I'll get into that a little bit more later on. And then you get the two weapons right over here. He has his two guns. Oop, dropped one. But yeah, they both look great, and they are not exactly the same. They should not be anyway. And I really like these effects that you can add right over here. That is very cool. They just port on and off like that. You just tab them right in there. You also have weapon storage on the motorcycle, which is really neat. So you can go ahead and take those off, and
That's
they are
actually
specific to which
sick,
side they're
dude.
supposed to go on. I'm
You
pretty
could
sure I have
store
this
the weapons
correctly
on the
like
bike.
that.
That's actually hard.
And then this one, you gotta take that off. Should go right in here like, nope, this is the right side. Yeah, just kind of go in right there, and it just ports right in. So that's cool. You have holsters right there on the bike. And I gotta say, this thing is incredible. I love this. And there is some assembly required with it, but I gotta say, this is just super cool. So first off, you do have to attach the handlebars. You have to port these in right over here. I did it off camera. It looks like they don't want to come off on me, but yeah, so you have to port these on. And then you have the stand right over here that has this translucent or this
Like it's
clear
hovering.
plastic effect right here that you could port into the bottom if you want to suspend it from the ceiling, which I might do. I'm not sure. I might do that. But yeah, you can port that in there, and it's posable. You can turn it side to side, and it moves forward and back some, and get some good tilt from it and everything. So that's really cool. And the whole orb right over here, holy crap, this is amazing. I absolutely love this. The milky translucent blue plastic with that little bit of a pearlescent sheen just really pops really well. And you do have to put this together when you put this on the bike. It comes in two halves right here, so
This
I'm going to go ahead
actually
and demonstrate
looks
so you can
sick.
see how this works. You want to make sure that this whole pearlescent white piece is going on the inside. And you kind of want it to line up with the two grooves that you can see on the top right over there, because it's going to connect into these two ports that you see right there. And you can go ahead and take this bottom half off, and this is actually going to port in to the middle piece right over there. Did have a lot of fun with this little light right over here. I have this little blue light thing. I got this from my friend Amita's birthday party from like a year or two ago.
Okay.
And Charlita one was like, hey, you may want to keep that for ACBA. And yep, now I finally am using it.
Because you could
But
put
yeah,
it in
this is pretty cool
there,
putting on the inside
and it
of this orb. I
glows.
think you can get this at Party City. I literally grabbed this off the table. It was just, part of the decoration at the party. But yeah, you can go ahead and put that in there. And then
It's actually
put this all
sick.
together. And you can have this facing any direction you'd like. And then go ahead and line this up right here properly and collapse that. And now you have this glowing blue. Maybe if you throw in a couple in there, it might look even better. But as I shut off these lights right here and these ones up here, I just think that looks really cool as I dim things out. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I really had a great time taking pictures
Yo,
of it with
that
that blue
actually
light on
looks
the
sick.
inside. I'm sure I'm not the very first person to think of
They
this.
should've put
you
a
know,
light
this figure's been out for
at
a little
part
bit.
of
You get
it.
these
That would
little
be
rings
sick.
right over here, which are
Very
really
much like
cool
the
looking.
Tesseract,
Again, you get
how you
that
put
same
the
pearlescent
light in and
blue right there in
it
the very
glows the
front.
cube.
I like how this
Sick.
is sculpted throughout. You have nice details on this whole thing. You know, this looks great right here. These little shingle pieces for the feet to rest on. There's no ports or anything for him to put his feet in, but that's okay. Have a little bit of a gunmetal gray thing going on the side right over here.
This thing would look so cool right next to Galactus. I might actually have to buy this figure at some point. I might actually spend that. I might do it. I might do it. I don't know when, but if I don't find anything at Find Me, I think I say it now, but I can imagine I'm gonna find something at Steel City Con. But if I don't spend a ton there, I might actually have to buy this because this would look so sick. I think I might also do my research, see if I can find it cheaper on eBay. I probably would be able to. I think on eBay right now it's like $80. That's a lot cheaper than $91. It's a little bit cheaper. But I think I might be able to find it even cheaper. I don't know. I'm gonna do my research. If you guys can find it, if you guys do research, let me know and drop it in the Discord.
Here,
I might
I
have
like
to
that.
buy
You do have
this.
to
It's
attach
actually
this piece. I
sick.
didn't mention that.
This was way
earlier.
before I
one
started
side
really
right here, you have to
collecting,
port
so-
on. I love the translucent
Yeah.
orange and yellow flame right over here on the very back.
Displaying
That's
Model
very
Behavior
cool.
just recently
Really dig that
mentioned
quite a
this
bit.
figure
So,
set.
really good
and he
details
regretted
throughout. Some more of that
selling
pearlescent
it.
blue right over here.
I see
Cosmic
why.
blue.
This thing is
I
so
love
unique.
the detail on the seat. That is freaking cool. You even get a little bit of a Punisher logo. I love how this looks like real leather right here. So that is pretty freaking awesome. Really dig that
So
quite a
unique.
bit, man. Very cool looking piece. Even this whole turbine piece right over here, or whatever this is supposed to be.
It's like a booster.
You know, I just think it's very cool looking. So very good job on this, I think. I think they did great work on this piece. And to measure out the vehicle, you can see that it's actually quite long, man. I'm looking at about 13.5 inches across. And for comparison, you can see it next to the Squirrel Girl scooter right over here. So this is way smaller than this right there. So yeah, if you were going to pick up just one of these just based on size, I don't know, which one are you going to want, huh? Which one are you going to want? And then I had to show off the Cosmic Ghost Rider motorcycle next to the regular Ghost Rider motorcycle right here from Hasbro Legends.
Sick.
And you can see how much smaller this one is next to this one right here. Both very impressive pieces, though. I really do like them both. So I've only read the first few issues of Cosmic Ghost Rider, and the storyline behind this character is that this is Frank Castle as Ghost Rider.
You know what's crazy? I think I actually have one of these issues of Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'm pretty sure. I'm like pretty sure I actually have one of the issues of Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'm pretty sure. I wish I was at home right now because I'd be like, oh my god, I gotta look through my comics. I'm pretty sure I have it. I need to get this figure. I need to. Especially since I'm getting Silver Surfer and more of a silvery Silver Surfer. I need to add this on the list. I really have to pick this up before the year ends. I gotta pick up this figure.
He was killed from debris hitting him in the head while Hulk was fighting Thanos, and that had killed him. And when he was in hell, he'd made a deal with Mephisto to come back as Ghost Rider so he could seek vengeance on Thanos. When he came back, there's no one around, so now we have a Frank Castle Ghost Rider. Then later on, Galactus shows up on Earth, and he's hunting down Thanos as well, and the two of them team up. And that's when Galactus grants Ghost Rider the power cosmic, giving us Cosmic Ghost Rider. Uatu kind of sums it up in this panel right over here as well. So anyway, I do think this figure came out looking really cool.
So
I
sick.
do like it. I mean, having this whole flame head right here with the clear dome right there, it just looks really neat. I dig it quite a bit, man. The translucent plastic in there just looks really cool.
I
Very
can't
happy with
remember
this.
in
Now,
that
when
run
he's on
if I'm correct, he becomes Galactus's herald, or it's vice versa because the pure power and will that Punisher had. I can't remember. I remember some stuff about that storyline, but I didn't know they had the legends of it. I did not know
planet,
that.
you know, when he's not riding through space, Cosmic Ghost Rider does take this off. And one gripe I really had about the book is that the character is written really goofy. Like, this could be Deadpool. Just the way he talks, it just reminds me of Deadpool, and I found that very irksome. It's like, oh, come on, man. But I guess he's supposed to have gone crazy, and if go crazy, you talk like Deadpool, I guess. But anyway, one thing I wanted to mention is that if you have one of these flame effects right over here, I'm pretty sure this came with my Magic figure. I can't remember, or it could have come with Human Torch. I'm not sure. But anyway, you could just wrap this around the back of the head in a way to kind of get him, looking like the head still flaming. Yeah, I just don't like seeing no flame coming off the top of his head, when he doesn't have that little dome on there. But other than that, I do like the translucent orange for the skull and everything. If you wanted to take all this off and port on an old man castle head, I find that to be tricky to do because you have this stem sticking out right over there, and that's a little unique compared to some of the other head sculpts that we've seen. So I just did pop off the head, and yeah, you can see that we get the skull right there with the eyes once more. And you can see how we just get the stem sticking out right here. I have a Magneto head sculpt that you can kind of port on there. Ghost Rider or Frank Castle has long, straight white hair, but so that's not. It doesn't want to port on there. So I'm just going to put this all back on. And one thing worth noting is that when you put the dome back on here,
but the
you
dome
can
makes
push it down so that you don't
cosmic,
see a seam or a gap right there. Sometimes you might get one. But anyway, looking at the rest of this figure, it looks so badass. I really love how the top torso or the upper torso looks on this thing. That cast iron sculpt right there and his armor looks fantastic. I love how the eyes came out. You get a little bit of that Kirby Crackle right in there. They've also given him a little bit of these little Kirby Crackle dots, or not quite Kirby Crackle dots, but you get these cosmic dots. And it's like, I wish the red and the blue did mix together. It's like just blue over here, just red over there, just red right here, just blue right here. So I think they did try to mix it up by alternating sides. I guess that's a smart move, but I wish, amongst the blue dots you also saw red dots, But I do like these spikes right here. That looks incredible. I like those. Very well detailed sculpt. Here's the back. A lot of gunmetal gray right there. Really cool.
I really do want to get. I like the rings.
You get these kind of like what people thought of the future back in the '60s with these rings right over here on the forearms. I do like that. I did use this effect piece because you see him wield his power cosmic. So that's cool. If you have a Havoc figure, if you have this effect anyway, you can use that.
I don't have a Havoc figure, but
and then looking at the lower torso. Now, part of me really wishes that we had the red chain wrapped up around the waist right over here and across the chest. That would have been really cool to see on this figure. I hope eventually they give us that kind of accessory. I don't know, but at the same time, I do think it does look cool the way it is. But however, I still kind of wish we had that. This looks really good as well. I'm liking that. Just very cool looking design throughout on this thing.
It looks good.
And I believe these are the Udon Taskmaster legs right here. Looking pretty good. You get those bolts and everything. And that gunmetal gray is consistent throughout, so I really like that. Love gunmetal gray. And the boots look really good. And he still has peg holes at the bottom of his feet. I do like the articulation on this figure, even though it's a little tricky with this head right here. You can turn the dome, and sometimes if it's really tight on there, it'll turn the head. But right now it's not. So you can turn the head side to side. You do get head pivoting right here.
What do we think about this figure?
Up that much and just down that far. So you want to get it pre-posed and everything, and then you can just throw the dome right on there, and there you go. These aren't actual hinges right here, but it's a soft material on the shoulder pads, so you can get the shoulders moving upward that much, and they will move down that far. You move forward that much and back that much. You get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then you get wrists that turn side to side, and they both hinge up and down. Great diaphragm joint that turns side to side. Diaphragm pivot, crunches forward, crunches back. Hips move outward very far. He'll kick forward that much, back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, ankles turn side to side, they move down, they move up, and he does have beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out Cosmic Ghost Rider, you can see that he is standing right at 6.5 inches tall. Then for a size comparison, we have our Cosmic Ghost Rider next to our regular Ghost Rider that came with the motorcycle and one of the Hasbro Punisher figures. It's kind of crazy, right? Silver Surfer, Punisher, and Ghost Rider all having a kid or all mixed into one is this Cosmic Ghost Rider right here. I guess you should throw in Deadpool too, based off of the attitude and the way he talks, But anyway, I do find it weird that he's the shortest of these three, and I'm not going to encourage any stupid head swaps. Cool, it makes no sense trying to put this head here or this head here because they were both totally inaccurate to how the character looked in the comics. And here's Cosmic Ghost Rider next to Galactus. This is the Marvel Universe Galactus that came out many years ago. Oh my goodness, thank you so much Hasbro and Dave Bonner for making this figure possible because I still freaking love it.
Is that
Such
the
a great
HasLab
piece. Look how
Galactus?
freaking
If
huge
it is,
that
I
thing
want it
is.
so
And then here's
bad.
Cosmic Ghost Rider next to the Walmart exclusive
So
Thanos.
pissed I
I believe
missed
this is
out
the
on
Walmart
that.
exclusive Thanos. Thank you, Chew. Now, when Cosmic Ghost Rider was mind controlled as the right black hand to Thanos, Thanos did not look like this. I believe it was a much older looking Thanos, but hey, I just want to show these off side by side. And then here's Cosmic Ghost Rider next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends big time badass Spider-Man. Ooh, Ghost Rider! Oh, I love doing this. What? Oh man, that usually works. Maybe third time's a charm. Oh, you're pretty badass. So again, I think this is an awesome figure.
It looks-
I really enjoy this piece a lot.
I
man.
might have to add it
really
to the
like
list,
I'm not
guys.
The
I might
biggest
have to get this
fan
figure.
of the character. I just don't like the kind of crazy they made him. Having him with that wacky Deadpool personality, I feel like is so unsuiting for both Punisher and Ghost Rider. I just thought that wasn't a good fit, as far as the character goes. But as far as the figure goes, it looks amazing to me. Yes, I have gripes about it, but those gripes are minimal to how much I think this is badass. I really do think it's a badass piece. At the
looks
price
sick.
point of anywhere between about 50 to 70 bucks, I'm giving this a Sud rating of I love it. And I'd like to know what you guys think. Are you bothered by the lack of a waistbanded chain? Do you want that on the figure? Do you think it's a lot better without that being there? Do you miss having a little bit more of the Kirby Crackle effect on the suit? I don't know. Those are just little things that bother me, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you liked this video. Hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you have not
Shardimus
already.
Prime
And a
vid.
big thank you to all the
All right, guys, that was a good video by Shardimus Prime of the Cosmic Ghost Rider figure. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna probably get this one. I do think so. I think out of all the older Marvel Legends, this is probably the one I think I might want probably the most. So I honestly, especially because I think how sick my Cosmic shelf would look if I had him. I'm going to add it to the list. I really do think that if I don't find much at Steel City Con, I think I might actually pick up this figure. But it is 9:51. We're about to end stream. But before we do, I actually want to talk real quick about what's coming to Patreon. So I'm actually going to go to my community tab. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but okay, I don't know why it's not updated. I could have swore, didn't I post stuff on my community tab today? I just want to make sure I'm not tripping. I did. Why is this not refresh? Okay, newest. There we go. That was weird. Okay, I had it like on top. I guess not newest post. All right, so before we get out of here, I want to talk about what's coming to Patreon this December and kind of like what we're doing right now. As of right now, we are covering It Welcome to Derry, the HBO Max original series. We are about to get episode 4 this week. Episodes 1 through 3 are up right now. We're covering it every Sunday at 9 p.m. EST is when the episodes drop, because I believe that's when I got my notification last time. I got it at 10 about the sneak peek for next week's episode. So I take it that the episodes drop at 9 and they go until about 10 o'clock. So, which makes sense because I remember for HBO Max's The Last of Us, that's episodes dropped at 9 and they usually ended around 10. So we are covering that every week right now. And then on December 10th, we're going to be having Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson Season 2 over on Disney+. Episodes will drop every Wednesday, I believe. And those usually, I think episodes drop at like 8 p.m. or 9. I think it's 8, right? No, it's 9, because if I'm going by the logic of when we do our chill streams for like Daredevil and a whole bunch of other different shows that we've done chill stream, or not chill streams, but do like pre-show, we would get on here at like 7:50, start at 8, and then we would end stream at 9, and then we would come back around like 10 or 11. So yeah, those will be going. It's an 8 episode? I think it's 8 episode series. Yeah, 8 episode weekly series every Wednesday, and it's going to be starting on the 10th. As you can see here, it says if you haven't seen If you haven't seen season 1 of Percy Jackson, if you want a refresher, my reactions for a limited time will be free starting on the 1st of December and will end on the 9th, the day before the premiere of season 2 of Percy Jackson. So if you guys are interested, maybe you guys don't want to want to watch, you guys maybe want to watch Percy Jackson season 1, I mean, just to kind of as a test, and if you like what you see and you're interested in wanting to watch season 2, you can subscribe to the $5 and $10 tier, because those will be a part of the subscription part of the Patreon. So it gives you guys until the 1st of December, until the 9th, the day before the premiere of season 2, where you can test out the Patreon, see if you like it, watch the first season of Percy Jackson. If you haven't seen it, or maybe you have seen it and you want a refresher, and maybe that will get you hyped to want to join the Patreon and then watch week to week of my season 2 reactions of Percy Jackson. So it kind of gives you guys like a test for the Patreon and see if you guys are interested. So that will be on that will start on the 1st of December, my free reactions to season 1 until the 9th. And then every Wednesday, starting on the 10th, we'll have new episodes weekly of Percy Jackson, which will go on for 8 weeks for 8 episodes. So as you guys can see there. The other one I want to talk about is Fallout. So Fallout Season 2 is coming. That is on December 17th. My reactions are re-reactions to my rewatch of Fallout Season 1. Those reactions will be up on the 12th of December. So those will be free as well. I'm going to be I probably will drop 3 episodes on the 12th of December of season 1 of Fallout, because I believe there's 8 episodes. As you can see here, it says 8 episodes, the same as season 1. So there will be 8 episodes for season 2 and 8 episodes for season 1. And that gives me a couple of days to get my refresher videos out that week. I honestly think I'll be dropping 3 on the, I'll probably drop a couple that week. I might try to drop at least 3 on the 12th, and then maybe 3, I don't know, I might drop a whole bunch of episodes that week. I might try to record 3, because I have a couple of days before the 17th. So my goal is to just start dropping them that week, and just watching it and then posting them whenever I am done. So I'm aiming to get all 8 episodes done that week, starting on the 12th of December, before the 17th of December, which is the premiere of season 2 of Fallout. And that is a weekly based show. So we will go on for 8 weeks, as you guys, see there. It'll go on for 8 weeks. It used to just be they would drop it like they did for season 1, but they're going to be doing it where they, do episode, like we drop 1 episode weekly, which sucks, because I kind of wish that they would just drop it all and I could just binge watch it and just do all my reactions, just drop them all at once up on the paid member portion of the Patreon on the 5 and 10. And like I said, it's going to be the same as Percy Jackson. Like I said, I'm going to drop my reactions, my rewatch of the first season on the 12th, all before leading up to the 17th of December. And like I said, every week, new episodes for Fallout will be on the $5 and $10 tier. So that's again a refresher if you've seen it before, or a first time watch, or if you like what you see, you can then subscribe just in the nick of time before the premiere of season 2 of Fallout, and you can join me every week as I react to every new episode of Fallout. You can see my reaction. I'm part of the $5 and $10 tier. The reason I'm so excited, we have a lot of content going into the new year, because I'm really, really hoping we can grow the Patreon. And it's not just reactions I'm doing over there. I have a whole playlist of Marvel Legends, and I'm going to be doing more Marvel Legends unboxings over on the Patreon pretty soon. I'm going to be bringing more to there, because next year's there's going to be a lot of Marvel Legends coming out next year. It just figures in general, and I do want to do a balance where I bring some to YouTube and bring some to Patreon. So like I said, this is what's coming for Patreon right now, is It Welcome to Derry, and that's going to be going until, I believe, because episode 4 is this week, and I believe there is, I think, 8 episodes total of Welcome to Derry. So we'll have episode 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So It Welcome to Derry will end on the 14th. It'll end the week after the premiere of Percy Jackson, which will be on the 10th. So it will end literally the week after that kind of that same, yeah, right, that same, it's, yeah, that same, the Sunday of that week. It'll end that Sunday of the premiere of Percy Jackson. And then, we'll have Percy Jackson that the second episode that following week. So like I said, we have a lot going on. We have a lot coming. If you guys are interested, you guys can actually go check out the Patreon now, and just, check out what I got there. I can't quite remember if I have anything up right now. That's because all in all, like, you can actually test watch stuff right now. It lets you watch, like, I think the first 5 minutes of whatever I have as like a test. And if you want to watch the rest, you subscribe to the 5 or the 10. So if you want right now, you can actually go check it out. And if you like what you see, go subscribe. Like I said, we have other shows coming out next year. The Boys, the last season of The Boys. We have Invincible season 4. I actually have my reactions to seasons 1 and 2 of Invincible up there. I did a rewatch of season 1. I did my first time reactions to season 2. I'm going to do a rewatch of season 3 before, leading up to the premiere of season 4, which will be in March. And I have, of course, all my reactions to Daredevil Born Again up there as well. Of course, we have season 2 coming in March. We just have a lot of things coming, and I don't want any of you guys missing it. Of course, we're still going to do pre-shows and after-party discussions. We're still going to do that for Daredevil. We're still going to do that for other Marvel shows, Wonder Man, because that Wonder Man's coming in January, so those reactions will be up as well. I'm going to do the pre-show and after, but if you want to see my reaction, it'll be on the Patreon. So like I said, it's definitely worth it. Because a reaction is different than a review. Like, I can give my thoughts on a review on an episode, but like, you really want to see my reaction. Like, that's the fun part. So I recommend it. I really recommend it. I'm putting in the work over there, and I'm just really, really trying to grow it. So definitely go check it out. Link in description on your own time. But guys, I'm going to end it here because it is 10 o'clock now. So I'm glad we kind of ended it off on a good note. But like I said, before we go, I just want to say I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope you guys do a lot of fun things, or I just hope you guys have a safe weekend. And I will catch you guys. I'm thinking Tuesday chill streams might come back. But then again, I'm not sure because I work on Tuesday, so it's kind of draining to go from like cleaning when I wake up in the morning at my house, cleaning over for my job, and then coming home, cleaning, trying to find time to eat, or trying to find time to go to the gym, and then come on to do a chill stream. So I think right now Tuesday chill streams are kind of put on hold. I think, we're just going to go back to doing Fridays. I'm going to try to, like I said, we're still doing some stuff over on Patreon. That's another reason is, content's coming to Patreon. It might not be coming a ton to the YouTube channel regarding that, figures are slowing down. Not many things are coming out in terms of like things I can like talk about besides, me doing it here on Chill Stream. So that's what I'm saying, content's definitely going to be coming more to the Patreon, I think YouTube-wise, because things are slowing down. So I definitely don't want any of you guys missing some things. But I'm going to end this here. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.